Pop Squat. Coming at ya. Hey everybody, please like, subscribe, and share. I know I'm supposed to mention this early in the video. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon's over here if you want me to listen to something. Information down where it says more in the description for this video. We're going to listen to something from Turnabout. This is TEC-9. And I don't think I've reacted to this yet, but now that I'm talking about it, I feel like I did already. Turnabout. I can't type. Better off alone, look this main, hunt. Nope, okay. There you go. I think I mentioned the other. That's it. I was talking about this the other day and I thought of the DC Comics character TEC-9 from Blood Syndicate. Oh, God, I love that comic book. Let's check this out. This is also off of Obscura Noctis Mors and produced by Gonerville, as was the last track we listened to from Turnabout. And this is, we'll get back to that. Well, this is definitely in Witch House. Let's see, rap, electro-industrial, hardcore rap, trap metal, electronic, Witch House, and emo rap. This is the second track to Turnabout's Obscurus Noctis Mors. TEC-9 builds upon the suicidal ideation established in Luctus, Maine. The song reflects on Turnabout's views of life, stating that he's wasting his life and that he's struggled for too long without a worthwhile outcome. Worthwhile, one word. As well as this, he states that both he and Morg, a presumed nickname for his girlfriend Morgan, both share these ideas and that they plan to leave this earth together. Sounds like a bad idea. Just saying. You don't leave the earth. You just stop living. That's it. That's the secret to death. It is like being asleep. You're not conscious. By definition. Sorry, I'll get off my high horse. This is a song that came out 6 days ago. I just want to listen to it because I like Witch House and I like Haunted Mound and I like pretty much everything these guys put out is at least very interesting. I hope we're not actually hearing about somebody who's decided he and his girlfriend, partner, whatever she is, want to kill themselves. Because I don't want to encourage that sort of behavior. Even if life does suck sometimes. It gets better, it gets worse, it gets better, it gets worse, it gets better, it gets worse. I'm in a worse stage at the moment, but also better. So who knows? Let's check this out. TEC-9 from Turnabout. Let's do it. Very cool sound.
Spend our time, we struggle, still no shine. Yeah. TEC-9, got a TEC-9, stay by my side. Me and Mark hate this life, so we'll take the TEC-9. To my skull, to my right side, to the left side, with left side down the high, going both sides. Shiny tech, covered, bad mornings, bullshit. Come with us, share it, look at you, not stop it. Two souls and waste of life. Your toes and crystals and toes and time. What a waste of life.
Really cool performance here. Very, very theatrical, very not over the top, very theatrical. And I like that they're doing that. Like this last verse really kind of kicks it into high gear, gives you a real sense of the kind of rage against life, the anger at being here and the shit you have to put up with, and the emotion behind it, the realness of it. Um, I I I don't like that it absolutely sounds like they're having really bad suicidal ideation. um, and I am not somebody who has to deal with that. I have friends who do, friends who have had shock therapy to stop it, who still take medicines to like prevent those sorts of things from coming into their head, and like, you should kill yourself. Like, it's not a good thing, and there's unfortunately nothing better than what we're currently living. And Turnabout, man, you're I don't know what your life is like, but you have fans, you are successful. What is it that's not right? Is it stuff from your background, stuff from your history that still tortures you, that you can't get out of your head? Like, what is it that's so terrible? Because it's not just living, I mean, slime molds live. Like, it's not just life. Life is not in and of itself a bad thing. So it's something to do with the experiences, right? And you can deal with that stuff. You've dealt with it this far. I know it sucks, but keep going. Keep going. Life is an endurance race. It's not even a race. It's just endure it until your body fucking gives out. I don't know. I don't mean to make light of it. Like, obviously, somebody who's in a lot of pain. I'm not somebody who believes that you shouldn't be allowed to end your own life. I think there is something to be said of death with dignity, but I think uh, just killing yourself because you're sad is not death with dignity. That's just your brain lying to you and putting you into a position that you can't get out of. Like, oh, I'm going to blow my head off. Well, probably not a good decision. But again, as my friend, who I won't name, once said, somebody who has suicidal thoughts might be in the worst pain that you could ever imagine, and it's all in their head. They could feel in their head like they just have gone through a car accident, and a similar sort of thing to that. And if you saw somebody who just gone through a car accident who was going to be incapable of taking care of themselves, incapable of living a good life, they might want to just die. And that's how the person who has that sort of mentality might also feel. But there's got to be ways to get out of that, to think out of that, to get treatment out of that, to find something to hold on to and to have that's good in your life. Because everybody's got good things in their life, I think. And I have terribly shitty things in my life that I really, really dislike. But I try not to fixate on them. And maybe I'm lucky that way. Maybe my brain doesn't fixate on those things. Not every day. Sometimes, sometimes it does. I guess I'm blessed that I just don't think of suicide as an option. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. Fucking hate that. Anyway, I don't mean to sound all preachy. I don't mean to sound weird about it. I know people go through issues with suicide and suicidal ideation and life being miserable and shitty things happening to them in the past that they just can't move past, move beyond. I would just say to try. Keep trying. If you keep trying, you're not killing yourself. That's what I would say. And you will find things that you enjoy. And eventually your body will give out and die all on its own. So that's something, right? You will eventually get your wish. You will die. Just keep struggling. So there is a note here. We struggled, still no shine. A reference to Sick Boy Rari's 2015 project, Still Struggling, Still Shining. Cray has previously collaborated with Turnabout on track Chalice, Hallowed Be My Wrist. The project was also referenced in Eternal Thuggin'. Yeah, but I don't know. Let's just finish off the song. It's a very good, very theatrical, very honest song, and I like that. And I think Turnabout should stick around and continue to make music like this. Yeah, cool sounding track. Very, very cool sounding track. It's interesting. I find this, like Witch House, this sort of music, dark trap, what are the dark metal, what trap metal, way more interesting to me than like heavy metal. I think this stuff sounds so cool and so interesting. I just never got into heavy metal. This stuff, very cool, and I think it just carries more force to it, to me, the way I hear it, the way I process it. It's good stuff. Don't kill yourself. Seriously. Like, I listen to stuff like this, and I know I talked about it a bunch earlier. You can go if you want to, but life isn't always bad. It's so difficult to be honest with people who are suicidal. But I also don't want somebody to listen to this and be like, yeah, suicide's the answer. Like, that's, I'm sad too. This is the right thing to do. And that's the danger with a song like this, is some people are easily influenced. Some people just hear it at the wrong time and go, that is, I want to get a TEC-9. I want to kill myself. That's not good. But I also think it's important that people talk about suicide and get help when they need it, and aren't afraid to say, hey, listen, like, I've been having thoughts, like my friend, like just recently, my friend was like, been having really bad thoughts, suicidal ideation, my brain is telling me off myself, and he got help, which is good, because he's an awesome guy. And I just want to make sure that, like, if you're having issues with your brain telling you to kill yourself, that's not normal. That's not what your brain should be doing. And it doesn't make any sense. Even ignore right, wrong, etc., good, evil, religion, non-religion. Ignore all that stuff, right? No living organism thinks killing itself is a good idea. I don't know, now somebody will come up with some like creature in nature that like kills itself after it breeds or something like that, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is no living thing thinks the right thing for me to do is to kill myself. That's not how your brain should be working. So if that's what your brain is doing, you know you should get some help. Because it doesn't solve anything. Like, it just ends at things. It doesn't resolve. It just ends. It's just like it's stopping a movie partway in. And like, okay, that movie's over. No. And the thing is, I know anybody who is having thoughts like that. Well, I don't know that. Sorry. I'm not going to say that. If your brain is telling you that, it's lying to you. Don't kill yourself. I'll stop talking. I'll shut up. I'll shut the fuck up. Sorry. I'm just thinking. Obviously. It's, life sucks sometimes. And it's the sometimes that you have to remember. Believe me, like just yesterday, and I think I mentioned this in the videos, I felt completely worthless. I felt like, and I still feel like this a little bit, like I am a weight around my wife's neck, around my stepdaughter's neck, around my new baby's neck, that my lack of financial success in life, my lack of career success is going to be something that holds them back while I'm alive and after I'm dead. And if I live another 20 years, I will be amazed. And I don't know how to get out of that, but I keep having to try and think of a way to do it. I want to figure out how I can make enough money for us to all live comfortably, and how hopefully I can make up some of what I've lost over the course of my life in terms of money from investments, and from investments like a house, right? Which I then had to live off of during the pandemic because I was out of work and nobody was hiring. And I worry that my inability to succeed in life will have a terrible effect on them. And the solution to that for me is not to quit, is not to die, is not to kill myself, but the solution to that is to work, is to try and figure out a way out of it, try and figure out what's special about me that I can offer to people to make it worth them giving me money, whether that's my writing, whether that's doing video reactions like this and talking about shit. I don't know what it is, but I need to figure that out, and it sucks. I feel like I should be so much further ahead than I am, and I'm lucky in that I was not abused as a kid. I was not sexually assaulted as a kid. I was not anything. I was boring fucking kid. And my parents were great. Mostly. Like most parents. They need to scar you up a little bit and send you out into the world so you're not completely wide-eyed and innocent and, oh yeah, everybody's going to be awesome and nice. Like, But I don't have to deal with a lot of the mental lies that a lot of people's brains tell them. I have some. But keep going. If you're thinking about this, get help. Call a number. I think there's even a national suicide hotline. Something like, I don't know, National Suicide Hotline. It's 988. There you go. 988 is the number. Call. If you're having thoughts like that, call. How is that not a good thing to do? There's stuff that you're going to see and learn over the course of your life that no one else will get to see and learn. And sometimes there'll be good things that'll be worthwhile, that'll be cool and different and new, and only you get to experience them. No lie, only you get to experience them. And that's what makes all this shit worth it. Or it should. Anyway, I'll go. Life sucks. Life's awesome. Depends on the day. So, there you go. I'm all done. Pop Squat. Check it out. Like, subscribe, and share. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon. Have a good day. I'll be back with some more music tomorrow. Bye-bye.